Okay, how easy is easy? When I was a kid, my parents had a 1930s Model A Ford. That's the one that was a two-seater with a soft hood and had a dicky seat in the back. My brother and I used to sit there when we went for a drive. And here's what it looks like. I can still remember the process my parents went through when they started the car. You see, it didn't have a starter motor. You had to use the crank handle at the front to turn the motor over, but it was not actually that simple even. Mum would sit in the driver's seat and Dad would turn the crank. Mum had to change the settings on something called the choke and another one called the spark timing. And she had to alternately pump the gas pedal or not. It used to take several minutes to get the whole thing going sometimes. So compared with today's automobiles, where you simply turn the key or even just push a button, getting that old thing going was quite a performance. You had to get the fuel mixture, the fuel quality, the spark timing in several different positions whilst cranking the handle at the front before you could get it started. It was not very easy to use. Now, because ease of use is such an important factor in any product, Peter Warren actually examined this whole thing and came up with an excellent definition, which is now one of our laws of computing that govern all of technology. And that law is ease of use is what you do not have to do in order to do what you want to do. And that's pretty clever. That old Model A Ford was not very easy to use with all the adjustments that had to be made, especially when compared to today's vehicles. Think about that for a second. Think of all the times when you found you had to go through some complicated multi-step process just to achieve a simple result. Nothing should be that difficult. And this is what you will find when you get your hands on your first Exobrain. Everything that is being built for the Exobrain follows all the laws of computing, including the ease of use one. So you won't have to fool around looking for how to do something or to identify some button and what it does, or to go through all sorts of unnecessary steps. And that is not new in our development, by the way. Over 20 years ago, when Exobrain 1 and Exobrain 2 were developed, Peter gave out samples of those products to lots of people to try them out. And none of them had to ask how to use those systems or what they could do. They were so easy to use, they didn't need to. And our new Exobrain 3 will be very easy to use too. Won't that Exobrain difference be a blessing to all? Thank you.